Tony Abreu here, Perceptive Outdoors. It's Friday night, 11 o'clock. My wife and my kids are in bed, and I'm about to go on border patrol. So recently, got in contact with a farmer, and I've been helping him to control some of the deer population, and been doing really well with that. And I'm about to go ride a couple fields and see if there's anything out, and hopefully we'll get a deer or two to put in the cooler so we can clean them on Sunday and take them to the processor. So stay tuned. All right, well, I know it's hard to see right now, but I'm driving. Basically, it's about 25 to 30 minutes to the two different pieces that I'm riding tonight. They're really small. One of them's 20 acres. The other one's probably like maybe 40 or 50. But the reason why I wanted to share with you here, I can turn on a light just to give you a little bit. But the reason why I wanted to share is that, you know, when I was younger, it was a big deal to ride around with a gun and a light. Like, I live in Florida, and when I was younger, you know, I'm 42 now, you couldn't even really be caught in a vehicle with a gun and a light. Like, they were so strict about that. And, you know, it's 2020 now, and in the last few years, the night vision's become really easy to get, as well as thermals, you know. And I don't have thermal yet, but right now I have three different night vision scopes, and I'll be using one of them tonight. Probably the Sightmark Wraith with my 300 Blackout, since I'm on such a small field and it doesn't have a lot of power and a lot of range on the 300 Blackout. But the whole point to what I'm getting at is I'm in Florida, and what I'm doing, you know, back in the day was highly illegal, but what I'm doing now is 100% legal. And, you know, you definitely want to check your local laws if you're doing stuff like this. Like for me, Florida, I am basically have written permission to be on this property. I have basically a state issued permit in my possession. I have tags in my possession that if I kill a deer, I can legally take the deer off the property. I actually just got off the phone with the Wildlife Commission. I have to call them, tell them the permit number, tell them what time I'm going to be there, give them my name and phone number, just in case somebody calls the cops, hey, somebody's shooting out there, which, you know, generally you're in the woods, they think you're shooting deer anyways, but not necessarily, because there's a lot of coyotes and a lot of hogs around here too. So I haven't really been called on yet, but at least they have my number in case somebody does call. Hey, somebody's hunting in the area, you know, you're safe. So anyways, I just wanted to go over that because that's a big deal. And, you know, I go through a lot of red tape to be able to do what I'm doing. But at the same time, I'm really blessed because right now we're in, you know, crazy times with the Rona, and definitely it's getting better, but at the same time they're talking about meat shortages and stuff. And, you know, I don't buy a lot of meat from the store anyways. Like, generally I do a lot of deer, or have a lot of deer processed, and I eat deer throughout the year, me and my family. But I'm truly blessed to have the opportunity that I have right now, and I'm trying to get some of it on video so that I can just share that with other people. So pretty cool stuff. So we're gonna keep driving, and I'm gonna turn the light off, and I will get back at you in a minute. Well, we're about to pull up on the first field, and this field is really difficult. I haven't really hunted it at night. I've only hunted it in the daytime, like in the evening, but it's going to be really difficult to even get in here because there's not a lot of room to park. It's right on the side of a road. It's only 20 acres, and it's really difficult. So we are going to slide in here and check it out. It looks like this car is going to be right behind me, which is not good. But we're going to slide in park and see what we can do. So here's the 20-acre field that I'm hunting.
first. There's a main road right here, and then this is a little side road, but it's still a road. And if you notice, there's houses here, here, and all down this road. And the only real entrance into the property is right here. So basically I have to go down, turn around, and then park right here on the side of the road, and then walk in, and then I can shoot this way, I can shoot back there, I can shoot back there. And if I was hunting back here, I could shoot back this way, but I have to be mindful of these houses and be careful. So I park and I walk in.
Alright, well, I just got done scanning the first field. There was nothing in there except for some kind of cat. I don't know if it was a bobcat or what, but it's May, and I don't even think you can mess with them. So I just kind of left it alone, but I scanned the field really quick, and nothing's there. So I'm gonna head on to this other field. This other field that I'm going to, you drive in, there's 288 yards to the left. Big long skinny field there, then there's a big field in the back and a small field in the front, so there's 3 different fields. But I got to slide in there, and hopefully I don't get detected. Who knows, sometimes they run, sometimes they don't. If there's some there, we'll see what happens. So let's go check it out. I've been to the other field, there was nothing. I just came back to this field, and there is a deer in the field, and he's not too far, but I got to slip up here, park on the side of the road, and slip over there. So wish me luck.
So by now, this is my second time riding by this field, and I'm going down this road, and as soon as I hit this opening right here, I can see the field right there. And what I do is I just roll down my window and put my spotlight out there, and as soon as I did, I spotted a deer right here. So I just let off the spotlight and kept going, turned around, and went and parked in the ditch again, shut my truck off, grabbed my gun and my tripod, and walked in right here and just set up right here. And then this is the next part that you're going to see. The gun is on the tripod, and I start scanning just to make sure that there's not any more deer than the one that's there. And there's not. So then I get ready to shoot the deer, and you can see that his eyes are glowing real bright, and that's because the infrared light makes his eyes light up like crazy. And you can see here closer to the end that he starts to get a little antsy, and then boom.
All right, well, just got one. Definitely got that one. About to go pick up my gun, ride out to it. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I gotta hurry up and gut this thing and get it to the cooler and get home and get to sleep. So thank you, Lord. Got another one. Border Patrol. All right, well, deer down. Looks like a yearling doe. That's probably about 100 yards from where I was, and I know I hit it high, probably close to the back. So anyways, get this thing field dressed, I guess you could call it, and get on to the cooler so I can get to the house. Sweet.